This set will feature a Link monster for one of the most popular Xyz-focused decks of all time, Burning Abyss. Can we take my money? Can we take my money? Take my money. I guess that's kind of cool, I suppose. My favorite Reddit comment this week comes from Dark Highwind. I do not understand kaijus. Why would you want to give your opponent a boss monster they can attack you with? That is 5 head IQ. You know, back in my day, we used to deal with boss monsters in conventional ways, with cards like Raigeki and Dark Hole. None of this tribute your monster for a boss monster nonsense. It's a complete waste of resources, and it just doesn't make sense in terms of tempo and raw card advantage. This is stupid, and I commend you for your reasoning. You know, I asked for Yu-Gi-Oh! Related things for stuff to, like, review. What did I just watch? It's a 10-hour version, by the way. Omar Suarez here says cringe and cancer editing. Listen, normally I'm very good with criticism and taking things on the chin and just moving on. But I'm sorry. I will not be insulted by someone who still has a Joker profile picture in 2019. There are two kinds of people who still have a Joker profile picture in 2019. They are people who live in a society. The first kind of people are the ones who don't even use that YouTube account anymore. And number two, it's the kind of people who are called Kyle and who scream the N-word back in Call of Duty Xbox Live lobbies before the game starts. Those are the only people who use Joker profile pictures anymore. Get out of my comment section, Kyle. Go watch something good, like The Dark Knight for the 7th time with your underage girlfriend, because that's the only kind of people that Kyle's date. If your name's Kyle, I'm really sorry. Simo uploaded a video last night, and it was regarding the new Evil Eye archetype. The problem was that Simo completely ignored half the support that they had already announced months ago, and he had to actually delete the video and upload a new one. Well, it's not uploaded yet, but he's going to be remaking the video. I honestly had no idea that the first 3 Evil Eye cards were revealed back in December. I'm usually on top of these things, but for this, I apologize profusely. I'll be deleting today's video and re-recording, uploading at a later date with all the necessary information. This is honestly shameful. I really do, like, I'm so embarrassed to, like, share a platform with you, Simo. Like, this is so unprofessional. I can't believe you would make a mistake. What kind of normie content creator makes mistakes? Her. No, I'm fine. Go and play Yu-Gi-Oh! With your friends. Me. Turn left. Do not turn left. As a man who has somehow, some way, managed to not remain single, I completely understand what this is like. And for those of you who may or may not have companions, you will probably be familiar with the whole, okay, fine, go to locals. I don't care. I just think it's funny that you're choosing to go to locals today instead of spending time with me. Oh, is a new set that's dropping this weekend? Oh, well, sure, you can go do that. I guess I'll just stay here all by myself alone. No, it's perfectly fine. You can go spend time with your friends and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead. I don't mind. I don't care. Stay single. If she doesn't make me better at Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm not interested. We got some new Pendulum support, and I am actually insanely hyped for this, because this is one of the best Pendulum cards that we're probably going to be getting. By the way, it's a structure deck. It's not going to be getting the Pivo situation. They understand that we are more than willing to throw money, which I personally would never do, especially if there was some kind of a Dark Fiend Link monster regarding the Burning Abyss archetype, that you would just throw your cash at Endymion, the new Magician dude. And at first glance, when I read this, I was like, holy crap, this card's terrible. And actually, this card is kind of bad if you don't read the Link monster. But this, wow, if in together, in tandem, these guys are going to be crazy. I really do feel like this is definitely going to be a super competitive Pendulum deck. You can move 6 spell counters on the field to special it from your Pendulum zone. Could be relevant, depends on what the new support is and stuff. With pure mythical beasts, that doesn't really like come up like lots of spell counters on the field. Unless you're playing pure mythical beast, which, you know, is just really not competitive. And you can destroy cards on the field up to a number of cards that you control that you could play spell counters on. And again, depending on what the new support could be, like this could actually be a very relevant effect. Right now, I am more interested in the monster effect, which is once per turn when a spell trap is activated, you can bounce a card that has a spell counter on it and then negate it and destroy the card. So you have spell trap negation just as part of your engine now. So, literally, we're going to be seeing 4 or 5 negates first turn. This card has spell counters that can't be targeted or destroyed, like, because that's what we need in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, remember that guy at the start of the video who said, why do we play Kaijus? When this card with spell counters placed on it is destroyed by battle, you can add a normal spell from your deck to your hand. What, just any spell? I mean, you could literally just summon this guy and crash it going second and search a spell that's really good going second? I can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure there has to be something busted that you could do with this, like, just this guy attacking and dying with more support in the structure deck, which we still haven't seen the other cards other than the Link Monster. But this could be insane. The Link Monster itself is really good. Daybreaker, the Splendid Magical Knight. I guess it's like Breaker in his final form. Bottom left, bottom right arrows, 2 spellcasters. Pretty easy to make in Pendulum decks. You can only use the second and fourth effects of this card's name once per turn. If it's Link summoned, place a spell counter on this. So immediately, just by making this guy, you have the spell counter, you have the negate that the Endymion provides. But wait, there's more! If a spellcaster is special summoned to a monster's duel this points to, you can place another spell counter on it, and it gains 300 for each spell counter. During your opponent's turn, I guess on turn 3, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. So if your opponent can't break your big pendulum board going second, you just remove 2 spell counters, you can pop back row because they had to set and pass or something. Really, really strong. Like, 2 cards, these guys are really good. And I think that with the new cards that are yet to be revealed in the structure deck, hopefully we see them soon, this is going to be a pretty damn good Pendulum deck. I was of the impression that we weren't going to getting much Pendulum support at all, since, you know, I guess they probably didn't really want to push Pendulum that much, but this is huge. Like, this is actually amazing. And I am really hyped to read the rest of them as they come. This Ocean Man son of a is taking super hot hands and basically leading you to the land. How? Just let him let you understand. Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Crouching Nun, Hidden Doggo. Quick effect, discard this. Each time your opponent specials an effect monster during the main or battle, gain life equal to the attack of that monster. During the end phase, if you do not gain any life, you halve your life points. You can only use this once per turn. So, it seems that instead of fixing the time rules, they've released a card to further abuse the time rules. You see, we're not trying to encourage players to slow play. We just want you to not play fast. Wait, hang on. What? Okay, so I think we can see where this is going. You're approaching time. You're not sure what to side for your opponent. There's probably going to be some kind of time call during the duel itself. Maybe your opponent's playing some kind of combo deck. They activate a card which begins a chain that special summons a monster. You pitch this from your hand. You gain like 1500 life from like a monster they summon, right? That's put you up significantly, and you basically force your opponent to just literally pass end the turn as fast as possible for them to let you have a turn, and then you can combo off, do your thing, and maybe time gets called during your turn, maybe not. You pass back to your opponent, and there you go. They are just unable to deal with your board, or at least deal with enough of your board that they're able to go to battle phase and inflict that like 15 whatever damage you might have gained from this card. This is the problem with this card, is really it deals with the time in a very convoluted and just really unhealthy manner that literally encourages and further rewards players for basically cheating, for slow playing, for stalling. Like this, I feel like this card really rewards that kind of play. Not that I'm suggesting that you do that or recommending that at all, but I feel like this is what this card does. It literally encourages cheating. It literally encourages and rewards you for stalling. And I think that just makes this card really bad for the game. I'm sad to see this have been printed. I would have liked to see some other alternative to Max Z. When you activate anything, we do not do that here. Wakanda forever. Shoutouts to Simo again. Yeah, I feel like this would have been captioned much better if it was, you know, like when a Magic player tries to activate a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, you just, like, they get negated. And Hearthstone, if a Hearthstone player tries to... We make big board, and we put up 5 negates turn 1, and we negate. I'm sorry, we negate.
Keep spending most of